Mods, can we time out Kiwi for being stupid? Is that possible? Like, the second Kiwi appears, just snipe him with, like, a minute or something. Just, like, don't even acknowledge the match. It's just gone. I feel like that'd be funny. I just feel like it'd be funny. There's no reason behind it. I just think it'd be really funny. Ah, jeez, wow. I'm sorry, that was disgusting. I'm fucking sorry. Oops. Oopsicles. Good evening. Actually, it's a terrible evening. It's a stinky evening. And it's mods. Can we time out Kiwi for being a loser? Ah. Anyway, hello. Hello. No. Why not? Huh? Why not? What? Huh? You're my mods. You're supposed to, like, listen. You're supposed to listen. Hmm? You're a loser now about the mute thing while you're at a table? You are a loser, to be fair. Hmm? Hmm? I mean, you are a little bit, to be fair. I just thought it'd be funny to, like, time you up for no reason, but apparently my mods don't listen to me, huh? Rude ass. Alright. Oh, good mods? I don't think so. I think I need some new mods, because they are, a little bit stupid. You know? I think they've stopped doing modding, and we should collectively punish them for it. Yes. Yes, indeed. And I think that's how it should be. I think our mods have gotten too much of an ego. Twitch mods, they believe too many in rights. They believe too much in um being normal. Like they think they're actual people. But they are not, unfortunately. They are floor licking, basement dwelling, dweebs. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's play a game. I don't know. I don't have anything that I'm going with this. Let's just play some Rogue Trader, okay? Let's just load the game. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Yep. Let's try that. Let's try this shit. Ah. Anyway, good evening and welcome everyone. Um how are we? How are we doing? We're playing Rogue Trader today and we're actually gonna like get into stuff early so we can actually play like a decent amount, which would be cool. Um yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's play some game. Let's play some game. We just gotta play the game. We just gotta play the game. Just gotta play the game. Why is it not showing? Hello, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's do the matriarch thing mission, and then let's do the Rykon Minoris mission. Last time on Rogue Trader, we had some creepy psychosexual weirdos murder people in our name and then be really, really cool and normal about it. When we said, hey, you're pretty cool as well. And they were like, oh my god, senpai uwu, thank you. Yes, thanks. Thanks. Would you like to play our card game? It tells us what our hit list is. And then we also dealt with some guys who were like frozen in hell. And then we also got a fishwife. So, yeah, I think that's a very normal series of events. Okay, a couple things first. I was going to go talk to... I remember where she is. Because I think some of these people might have new stuff now. Okay. Where'd Lord Captain Fish... I thought you were calling her a fish. Feel safe, that love princess. Okay, well, why not, huh? Are you gonna call her a little princess? First person who's not tripping on those to lick my boots. Well, maybe I like people licking my boots, huh? Maybe I want them to lick my boots and call me princess, huh? Maybe that's my goal, huh? At the BBG in the D&D game today is based it on am from that horror, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what this means. Am I being stupid? My next D&D session's on like Wednesday. Wires the wrong way. Can't sleep. It just doesn't happen anymore. Than 30 years of non-stop stimulants and a splitting headache. Oof. It was messed up the wire stimulus injections and connectors and they implanted them. Twist the wires the wrong way or burn something in my noggin. Oof. That is rough. Average Warhammer and Cyberpunk moment. Two of my favorites. Good old-fashioned places. What do you call it? Which they delivered her? Like anyone at all? Like you and Lady Theodora. I don't die just yet. Fair enough. Book called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Oh. Yeah, no, I know that book. Not sure if I want to play a D&D game with that as the premise, to be honest. Tell me about the sororitas. Yes, wait. No, we need to listen to this. We need to up the audio. We need to listen greater amounts. Save. Playing on normal. Yeah, we are playing on normal. We fight against his enemies. Yes. Yes. The best girls. The best faction, objectively. I beg your pardon, Rogue Trader. Here I am talking about what every... If only she was a romance companion.
So what exactly are you interested in hearing about?
Well, I just think you're pretty cool.
The Sisters of Battle are a fire lit by the God Emperor.
I mean, they weren't lit by the God Emperor. You just kind of... You got used like concubines for a bit and then decided it'd be better to shoot people.
Heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words. More often than not with a bolter.
Or a flamer. Or a chainsword. I get the vibe.
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among each such wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand. Those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield.
Most of the time. Sometimes they come back to life as a giant angel woman with a flaming sword, and then I put them on my wall. But yes, you know, I get it.
Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady.
Of course it was, because that's the only one that GW acknowledges.
The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium.
Okay, so you're nerds.
Seek out the relics that have been
The Pronatus is not one of the Order militant, and yet you're a trained fighter.
Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders and helpless.
I mean, that's fair, but also...
The solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity.
Usually as torturers and translators for those who are getting tortured. A lot about this charge you're talking about. Fair enough. Alright. Where's Footfall? Avoid port on the edge of Coronas. Okay. Any other members here? Okay, fair enough. Alright, tell me about yourself.
Me? I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to tell about me?
That's depressing.
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage.
That's a little bit depressing.
I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed...
Well, at least you, had recovered. You kill them?
They did not.
Oh, well, I'm assuming that that's going to be a side quest later on.
Stay on the planet. It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
She's going to self-flagellate over this for the rest of time.
Recently discovered planets in the expanse. No one suspected that it had already been.
Go plan to deal with them.
The path to that planet was lost.
Right, fair enough.
Gone, along with the previous
well,
navigator.
That's rough.
I hadn't been here. During the last journey, Seneschal Viserion stood out for me.
Just seem meticulous.
Not all of Theodora's people have earned my trust.
Yeah, you do not like Adira. I get it.
This ship was targeted by heretics, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred...
Are you sure you don't just like me? You don't have to be a tsundere about this.
...to protect its reliquary, but for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
You don't have to be a tsundere. Please me, enjoy your company. I mean, the enemies from onslaught, enjoy your company. You might be of use to me. It's no place in the ship. Enjoy your company.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader.
She's like, what do you mean somebody likes me?
Both for you
No, you don't like me. Humph. That's her. Oh, that's where Cassie is.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversation.
Yeah, I was looking where she was. I know she was gonna be in like some random chamber.
I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing...
She sounds okay. This might be a deep cut, but you know, if anyone goes to like, you go to a museum and they have the things where you like click the button for like the audio tours, and nobody ever does it. She sounds like those people.
And reach all the way from the Coronas expanse. You will? That would be most appreciated, Lord Captain.
I will make sure you don't die. And she's like, what? That's crazy. He never lived anywhere else, but...
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orcelio worlds.
Hmm.
Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain.
Servants dressed in purple livery or the blue fog.
Sometimes I
Well, that's
dream
rough.
about the colorful birds that
Tell me
built
about your
my
life. What's up?
My stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duties.
Right, so everyone has a really depressing past, of course. It is Warhammer. That is the setting.
As well as other disciplines.
Have friends?
The regent gave me a bird from a sunlit planet once. I tried to befriend it and make
Too
it
respectful of my duty to waste that precious time on idle chatter. That was depression.
And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition?
I'm going to share some of this chat and even saying, why do you allow such lack of restraint?
Apologies. I meant
Well, I mean, yeah, but stabbing people is crazy. No point is about time I'll have Lorax stripped to their vocal cords. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. Let's not do that one. Cannot make people because they're prepared to do so. On the contrary, it's duty of everyone to look after. It's a depriving service of voice not widespread. I like the noise. It fills the ship with life.
With life? If only you could take my place and watch this kaleidoscope. Every voice is a flash of color.
Well, that's rough.
Conversation a shimmering glow.
She just sounds high all the time.
Unstoppable swirl of gaudy splotches.
Always conceal it.
The navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's root.
Yeah, it kind of just blows people off.
I am aware that lesser servants of the
His opinions just said rabble. Don't look repulsive. Cannot blame them. You are beautiful. Yes.
You are much too kind to me, Lord Captain.
Imagine you have a friend and you compliment them one time and they immediately mind blast you with dopamine.
Yes, your shoulders. Pray let us change the subject.
Of course, Cassia. It's like, the fuck is a compliment doing? How do I deal with this? She's like, I don't know how to deal with a compliment. That's really funny. Or while they eat dessert and you'll go back with them in a few minutes. Hell yeah. Now, as much as everyone may be thinking, hey, Nyx, Cassia seems cool. Can we romance her? Yes. If you're playing a male protagonist. Unfortunately, that is a straight woman. So if anyone wants the fishacy, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do that. Unknowing what was going on. Don't worry, we were saying really, really important things and talking about plans for the future, and that was about it.
It may be difficult to but
of course.
Changed when I found my own key.
This is so many images with colors and hues.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane.
You can't know if fruit is wrong with the inside. Until it's sliced into, I can sense it from far away.
I can see the rot from far away.
She vibe checks you.
You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
She's like, please don't talk about me. I'm scared.
Of our family on this vessel, it is an honor.
Celestial prophecy is named after your ancestor.
You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor
Hell yeah.
route while fleeing the enemies of humanity.
Himself was his guide, because the warp expelled the vessel without a single loss.
Was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel
Of course.
without a single loss.
I'll watch the VOD later anyway. Hashtag VOD watcher. Hashtag slut more like.
Just as a rogue trader stands at the head of a protectorate, a Novator heads a navigator house.
Big fish lady.
It is the Novator who decides what.
Rich history.
The navigators of the house came.
There's a lot of stuff. The excursion and the closest to the fellow commander's attached. So then it must be the Novator's successor.
Our ancestors expanded the borders of humankind's dominion for the. So says Regent Aronto.
Of course.
Nothing is decided yet. Some people in the house become enshrouded in rolling grey clouds at the thought of me becoming the Novator.
That makes sense.
Even more abound with
You'd be a
violence
fan
and
in
shame.
peace? I'm gonna make fun of you for it.
By all means, Sister Argenta shines
Mm-hmm.
like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see.
Well, I think she's very aware of the fact that she's depresso. While she's still in pain, when does your suffering end? Probably in like a week. That's usually how long it lasts, right?
Are a pleasure to look at.
Hmm.
Whenever the seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around.
Well, at least he's fairly
Her
straightforward.
expressions are like a maelstrom, bright and bright.
Probably the Immaterium.
Aura is bathed in crimson as bright as fresh blood.
Yes, they.
I have
She does many murder. That is her vibe. That's kind of all she does. Abelard. Oh, Jocasta Sourback. And High Factorum, Mr. Factora. Oh, Kibala, there you are. I think we have to talk to you to do the quest, right? Hello. You don't have to stab yourself just because I approach, because at some point you're just gonna die. At some point you're gonna die. You can only do this so many times.
Death whispers to me. You
I wish to honor my flesh with
bearing
his gifts.
marks. Tell me, Domin, do you wish
Carve a
to honor
nefarious
your
symbol.
flesh with his gifts?
Soon this will not be a painless procedure.
I've not felt pain in a long time, but yes,
Right.
your body will
Right. Why? Do I let the creepy lady stab me? I feel like that's a bad idea. That feels like a bad idea, no? Think I'm good. I don't think I want to get stabbed.
embrace the pain. A boon cannot be given.
I don't think it's a
to
boon. I think you just kind of stab me.
receive it.
What does the word mean?
The Gothic we use to communicate
Mhm.
is different to that spoken on the upper deck.
Giver of life, Lord, Lady of the Ark, and Shadowless Sun. Rights, of course.
Lords and wretches are equal before death.
Right? Terrifying?
I use blood to read his sacred cards.
Mm-hmm. Usually read by sanctioned
I am the
psychers.
spear of his retribution.
With no powers, but I bear his
The
blessing.
witch or a source
Okay, I feel like you have to be. Each fish and run down your spider deck faint spark. Seems your powers only manifest when practicing divination or moments of pious exaltation. She doesn't seem to be aware of this gift. Okay, so she is a psyker. She's just not aware of it. Good to know.
ask the cards, Dominic.
What does the future hold for me? Let's see.
The first card is
Mhm.
the young warrior.
Makes sense.
who suggests inexorable
Would make sense. We did just start the campaign.
becoming. The second card is the shattered world inverted.
Also makes sense.
Cards will have twists. The third. the
Someone's
hand
righteous are praying, chasing through a traps. Lost child, you leap into one of the traps of your own free will and place your trust in someone truly desperate. Rough.
It is a holy relic that has been
Who needs
passed
awareness?
down from generation
If you had
to
more awareness,
generation.
maybe you would stop having
30
everything having happen to you, you know?
I met her once when I was young.
Hmm.
The Vizier saw a serpent hiding among
Nice.
them close to Domin Theodora, ready to sink its fangs into her throat. I was ordered to find
They sent us a ground feast on the upper decks for the cycle's end.
soul from
We
its
gave it to the
body.
hungry. Hell yeah.
Watched and waited for weeks.
Yes, bitches.
I am the second spinner. of
The thing,
blood
do you
from
dislike talking
hell.
about yourself?
The
Curiosity.
planets compel us to
Mm,
let
of
our
course.
enemies speak.
Something.
Your body will fail you, Domin. Your
There's
bones
self-perception
will
unending.
break. Your
Devote the next
testicles
30 years of life, you might be able to learn the
heart
basics.
will stop.
See, you think that. I feel like I could respec by clicking two
Remember
buttons.
nothing of my
That means it can't affect me if I don't think about them.
The Vizier.
They can.
When we came of age, we faced a great trial.
Must be
It
rough.
is impossible to understand the value.
I mean, it just sounds like you're a little bit of a psycho, not gonna lie.
If you've never When we join the cult, we relinquish.
At least you know it's a cult.
The blood. No.
Fair enough. Answer before she can give it any thought upon realizing she gets a small blade and then sharpens it. Of course. She's like, no. Nuh-uh.
It brings me comfort when my attachment makes.
Of course.
Not you and know your end.
Of course.
You can see for yourself.
Several instruments of torture. What are those?
Tools for tempering the
Right.
flesh.
Tormenting yourself almost seems to give you pleasure.
Possible to experience pleasure if one feels nothing.
I feel like you don't feel nothing. Okay. Drive a needle into her eye socket. Stab into her clavicle. Pierce her skin with a chain. I'm good.
Do you have other questions? It is not difficult to speak the truth.
Let's not stab you.
Seer taught us
Let's
that
not
there are many like
stab
us
into
who
her
have
eye.
fear,
That seems
who spill blood
rough.
in his name. The blood-spun web holds the
Of course.
some loathe and fear.
Have you ever considered these verses could be deception orchestrated? How do you know you've never made a mistake?
Others call. We are carried along by a
What if it's from the archenemy?
Death's whisper is unmistakable.
Okay.
It is not like the murmur.
How long have you been in existence?
Carve the
Many
cross
times,
of
of
our
course.
history on
All the responsibilities. Watch over the flock, of course.
over the
Here's the spider.
that she was one of many, born in the void.
So someone that just stabbed a bunch of chaos worshippers.
She honored death in
Fair enough.
through blood, sweat, tears. The undying one is death itself.
I think I'm good with that. Some eye stabbing, good choice.
And the
Well, Kiwi,
death
if it makes you feel any different about it, if you stab her, that lets you go along the romance path.
preference. It is
She does want it, actually.
nothing can change it.
She's like, I feel nothing, just lobotomize me, please.
The tenets are knowledge.
Okay. So, how do I do this quest again? So, that's done. That's done. So, Recap Minoris, Engine Seer. So, explore the freight line. Okay, so you have to go to the freight line to do this quest. I don't know if I want to romance someone who wants a lobotomy. Oh, well, it's not really the lobotomy she's asking for. She just wants to get stabbed in the eye. She just wants it to hurt a little bit. We could go to the Void Ship Shrine and just get the... I mean, we can do the... We can get the weapon now. Just unlock it, why not? Let's downtrack. I probably don't want to romance her yet. Fair. Fair. She's a little bit psychotic. Fair, most of the companions are a lot of it psychotic, so you know.
Left in the dust.
So, I'm gonna go over. So, we have F. And then U is...
Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
At least he's honest. The fuck is it? Which one is that? That's you, right? That's you. That's you. Yes.
How may I serve?
So F-U-R is next, and R is over here, right? Is that R? Like, specialist therapist, that wouldn't end well.
Something ominous lurks ahead.
Could be worse.
Join
And then we have
fire.
I,
Terror shines for us.
Color the uncolored.
A. Nice. There we go.
This is intriguing.
I'm literally only doing it for the level up. I feel fake when comments of therapists. I haven't worked as one in 6 months. Oof. See, we unlock this thing, and it's like, oh, cool, new weapon. And then you look at it, and it's like, it's a bit better. It's not that much better. Not gonna lie. Well, it's a little bit better technically. It's not like hugely. Wait, is this staff better than her current staff? So both are the exact same. Oh, okay. Cascading 5. Enemies targeted by the navigator power suffered a -5 penalty to all characteristics. Of course. Yeah, wow, okay. I forgot how busted navigator staffs are. And this one's just the same as the normal Psyker staff, right? Yeah, she gets the same one. Alright. Level up time. Better than nothing. Yeah, you are. Get it, girl. Oh, I can't level up. So basically red means that we're at the highest we can get with that one. So I think what we could do is we have use demolition instead of intelligence to boost area attacks. So we could do that, or can parry with ballistic skill. Okay. So I think Rude, you meant the weapon thingy. Yeah, fair. It's slightly better. It can, like, push people. It does feel like it should be better than it is, but, you know. So, basically, in terms of stats, strength is going to be useless for our protagonist, because we are not doing melee shit. Willpower is also going to be kind of meh. It's good at resisting effects, but it's best for psychers, basically. Perception boosts our awareness, so we can just see stuff better. And it also reduces enemy dodge. And agility will make it so we can dodge better. Our initiative goes up. Our melee weapons will get slightly better. And also our demolition goes up. So agility will actually boost our damage. Because we have this skill that boosts our AoE attacks with our demolition. Whereas perception will make enemies dodge less. And perception is probably what we're going to go for. Because if you could shoot the enemy, they're at least gonna take some damage. And then now we have to pick a thing. So, and certain fortress where barriers getting stacks to never stop shooting. Stop believing. Spare magazine. First reload is cost 0. So gain toughness equal to half their block. Successful attacks reduce enemy armor. Taxman, others turns deal bonus damage. Allies around you deal more damage. Can throw grenades, do no damage. Gain bonus coercion block. Can go next to enemies. Whenever enemy adjacent fails willpower test, get a bonus. Can wield 2-handed shotguns in one hand. Again, this is really good. And once we get a shield. Once we get a shield, this is what we're gonna get, because then we can basically have a shotgun in one hand and then a shield in the other, and that will be good. But we are not going to do that for now. That's all the Eldari stuff. Could get... I keep laughing mentally in the gerbil knotting part of my head every time. Enjoy talking to your family. Enjoy it. Have fun. What should we get? Shield Mastery. Only occupies a slot in a single weapon set. Could get that. And these are incredible. Equal to half the minimal damage to the most damaging range weapon they use this round. Yeah, let's just get this now. Just so I don't forget it later. Because I will. So now our shotgun is basically one-handed. Wait, can I... I can dual-wield shotguns. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. You know what? I don't care if that's mid. I don't give a fuck if there's better things. Like, sure, can I shred enemy armor by another 20%? Amazing. Excellent. Great. I am dual-wielding shotguns. It's so stupid. Okay. So we could get his toughness skill up or his weapon skill. Probably weapon skill, right? Or his strength. A bonus damage with one-handed and 10% more. Yeah, let's get some. Let's boost. Well, let's boost his weapon skill. Die for the Emperor. While below wounds, gain bonus to rolls. And if nobody has the same archetype, first archetype ability use costs nothing. Gain bonus crit chance to armor against Xenos and Demonic. Basic maneuvers. Allies with brace or affected by the neighbor's ability gain dodge. All enemies affected by brace for impact gain bonus to movement and cover efficiency. While braced lasts, can use get off me once per round to push enemies. Enemies 5-cell radius when brace effect lasts suffer penalty. That's not bad, honestly. Grants bonus movement. That's not bad either. Target's arc rifle. Bonus dodge. Axe sweep and hammer mace's harsh shove cost 1 AP less, but no less than 1. Not bad. Increase wounds by half the character level. Successfully blocks an attack. They can use shield bash if possible. If there makes a counterattack triggered by a stalwart defense, shield bash follows the counterattack. Grenadier. Dueling mastery. Pick the second weapon. I think we're speccing him to be like. I don't really know what we're speccing him for, to be honest. Probably think about that. We want him to be like using dual weapons. For now, let's get him like the melee weapon expert, or whatever it's called. Melta proficiency. He already has Melta proficiency. Good to know. Good to know. Where is it? Melee weapon specialist. Yeah, this one. Get him that. Idira. Oh god, we have a bunch of things to look at. Awareness, tech use would bring up to the highest. Logic would also be the highest there. Lore warp would also give her pretty good, because we right now have no other source of lore warp. I feel like we get this first. Then we have a bunch of powers to look at. Wonderful. So this is how psychers work. So we have all of these like operative things. So operatives basically they stack like debuffs on people, and then they can like use them to get things. So like your allies' attacks can remove your exploits and like deal damage to them, or you can remove cover efficiency in enemies. You can intimidate people, give bonuses. Basically a bunch of debuffing. And then this is how psychers work. So you get these disciplines, you level up, and you can either level up disciplines or get new powers. So, for example, on my playthrough, I have Sanctic Psychers that can protect allies and smite heretics, or whatever. And you can get these, and then they give you access to these sets of powers to pick from. So, Idira naturally is both a divination and telepathic psycher. So I feel like there's no need to give her biomancy, pyromancy, or sanctic, because we're just going to be spread so thin. So we can't get these powers because you have to be, you have to have a higher psychic level. So right now she has foreboding, where she can give people, so we could give her foreboding to give a bunch of allies a ton of dodge. Prescience to give people intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower. Dominates to make people move towards me. That seems like a bad idea. Or sensory deprivation. Target makes a willpower resistance, and then it becomes blind. And gets a penalty to a bunch of things. See, that seems pretty good. I feel like blinding people is pretty good as like a debuff thing. So we're gonna go with that. Nice. So she can blind people now. Next we have Cassia. Oh, sorry, this is Arganza, so we can't get any more of that, so I'm probably just gonna get agility, right? No, let's get her some perception. Make her shoot people better. Shooting better is always good. So what we got? Mr. and Priest gains, well, she counts as a priest for the purpose of getting priest talents. She technically has her own version of everything where she's a sister of battle. But, you know. Bonus arm penetration with chain and power weapons. Critical hits scored with weapons inflict burning. Double against demons, xenos, etc. When used Fierce Societal for 1 round, Priest and allies deal bonus damage doubled against demons, psychers, and xenos. When using this, you damage everyone nearby you. Gives +1 more damage and +3% more critical damage with bolt weapons. And stuff is... That's pretty good, actually. I might get this one. Because 1 more damage doesn't sound like a lot. But, importantly, she is built to rapid fire. Which means she shoots a lot of bullets. So having +1 to every bullet is actually a lot more than you think it is. So she's bolt weapon expert, heavy weapons. One thing that we're probably gonna get for her later on. We don't have it right now, but maybe we'll get flame weapon expert because she kind of gets a lot of bonuses to like flame stuff. Because she's a sister of battle. They have this whole thing in the lore where they have like the Holy Trinity, in Warhammer, except instead of it being the Christian version, it's the 3 holy weapons of the bolter, the flamer, and the chainsword, which is kind of funny. So she's pretty good at using those. Yeah. Probably, I think what I will get is the one where we shoot real good. Think that's what I'm gonna go for. Character can attack with the second weapon in the current weapon set in addition to the usual one once attack per round. Okay, wait, that would be hilarious if I got this one on my Arbites and just double shot shotguns. I'm not gonna do that, but that would be really funny. Yeah. Let's get the Tenets of Retribution. Just have her dump bullets into people. Next, we have you. Okay, well, I wonder which things we're going to go for. Am I going to get any of the officer powers? Boost people's resolve. Remove bleeding and stuff. Boost melee attacks. Deal additional damage 2 multiplied by the number of enemies adjacent. Like, move again. Take it. Like, really, really good. No, we're going to look at the navigator powers. So again, we need specific stuff to be able to unlock the rest of them. It's like if we want Warp Curse Unleashed, I need Waking Nightmare Holding My Gaze. And all of these are really, really good. So the ones that we can get right now. Glimpse of Fate is plus 30% hit chance on their next roll. Which is pretty good. Held in My Gaze is amazing. This one is a nuke, essentially. Deals between 13 to 30 damage. Keep in mind, this is early game. My guns are doing about 7 to an enemy. Enemy must make a willpower resistance test or become immobilized, which is amazing. Notch of Purpose, designate a square. Enemy closest immediately moves 4 cells towards it. It's fine. Revive the Light, give a big bonus. It's okay. Waking Nightmare. All enemies within an area suffer -22 to willpower and toughness. This is incredible. And then this one also, creature in an area must pass a willpower resistance test or immediately move out of the zone even if stunned. So you can kind of move people around and stuff, and then eventually you can get, like, boost warp damage. You basically make a circle on the ground that forces enemies to just kind of become depressed. Stun people. Marks a target. And it basically gets kind of teleported back in time, which is pretty cool. Give someone an extra turn to charge, essentially. Move towards a point, decrease veil degradation, and basically boost you against psychers. Make people bleed, essentially. And then this one is basically you just make someone explode in fire. It's kind of crazy. But the one we're going to get is Held in My Gaze, where we basically just mind laser someone and they just kind of die. And then again, we have all these powers, and it's like, oh, crazy, I have all of these options that I could get, and I'm gonna pick these types of ones. Allies targeted by power gain bonus. Against fellowship. Targeted by abilities gain bonus warp effects. So right now we have enemies get crit against us, and we get healing. I think we're gonna get this. Is really good. Because right now we get +2 damage on all of our powers, which is just great, essentially. This one would make it so, like, for example, my normal person who can shoot shotguns as a reaction, if we fully spec'd into that, we could basically just walk into melee, hit someone with this thing, and just kill people via attacks of opportunity, which would be really funny. Enemies moved suffer 4 damage at the end of movement. It's okay. Perception higher than agility, dodge calculated using perception instead. Tempted. Enemies affected by the navigator powers suffer -10 penalties in the next resistance test. Probably going to get that one, because if we get that one, we can consistently proc this bonus crit, which would be very, very nice. Makes all resistance tests with willpower, and willpower also becomes their toughness. Whenever allies get an extra turn. Every enemy gets less every other turn. Enemies damage suffer +10% additional damage from any source of warp damage. Separate attacks for each hit affected by the navigator affects attacks for 5 times. That's really good as well. But I think we're gonna get this one. Because then we can just consistently basically chain stun people. And then a Blade Dancer. We're gonna get the weapon skill. That might shock you. And then, ooh, we have a lot of options here, actually. So right now we have Death Warden for Medicae stuff. Okay. Less than 50% wounds. They gain bonus dodge and MP. Also gains dodge and MP for every unconscious ally. Whenever you parry an attack, number of attacks made by the next Blade Dance decreased by 1. Cool. After you lose wounds, the next attack does more damage. Kill 4 enemies, you can heal. Attacks of opportunity, gain death from above. All strikes made as part of Blade Dance, are, which is basically the thing where you do 3 attacks. Directed at the same target, last strike deals double damage. Probably going to get that one. Enemies killed by Blade Dancer's allies, MP is increased by 2. Death from above deals double damage to enemies. Attacks affected by captive performance have armor. Dodge and parry reduced by thinking until the end of combat. Doubled to targets failing the resistance. Ooh. Okay. That's really good. Lance deals additional damage against enemies armed with a melee weapon. As long as you have 2 swords, your weapon skills equipped increased by your agility. Gain MP. In toughness. Air attacks cost less. Parries increased by toughness. Melee crit chance determined by the difference between attackers and defenders. Each attack made by the Blade Dancer increase the damage of all subsequent attacks to make this turn by +5%. Stacks up to 3 times. Area attacks, burst attacks. Attacks deal multiple hits are considered single attacks. Max wounds are increased. Enemies' attacks have their stuff reduced until the end of the next turn. And any attacks made with a sword deal agility bonus additional damage. Doubled using 2-handed sword. Probably just gonna get that. Probably gonna get that one. Although this one's really good. Armor, dodge, and parry all get reduced. We're just gonna get this one. Boost based off of my agility, and my agility is really high, so... a lot of additional damage. Okay. Let's go forth. The freight line. But as you may be noticing, there are a lot of ways to build your characters, and you can build some really, really fun builds. Oh, crack in my neck. Good style. Fucking hell. Can I load? Hello, people. I'm Eric Frenzo. Good for you. June Sarback knows coming over. Order's on standby. Gotta reach it. No one knows. Okay. No decks not suitable. We are, unfortunately. I should conduct an inspection, then share my thoughts on how to change the place for the better. In my case, I urge you to remain vigilant. Freight trains move at great speeds, and inhabitants of residential units are despicable. Okay, and then there's also the pestilence pit. Okay. You know about them. Okay. Tell me about the station. Maintains. Technomats. Okay. Forza Squad, Inferni, and Clerks. And a Medici. That's a choice of bullets. Ah, of course. It's true. Hell yeah. We got our own railway. The situation. Okay, Rebel causes you no problems. Rebel are base in nature. Okay. Paranoid of you. Alright. Be steadfast. Nice. Thank you. Yes, nod your head, poggers. Does this scale with like I don't remember if this scales with like agility. Bonus bonus damage one-handed and bonus with two-handed. Is there any reason not to have this guy with like a big two-handed weapon? Like, should I... does it make sense to give him just, like, a giant fucking sword? I don't remember. Sworn enemy. I don't think I've, like, spec'd him to using a type of weapon yet. Critical hit with their primary melee weapon. They make attack with their secondary. Okay, no, I have. You, I believe I have just spec'd into using multiple weapons, from what I remember. Go up in combat, yeah. Okay.
Let's not waste time.
I am your shadow.
I do wish it was easier to select everyone. For fuck's sake.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
There we go. Okay. Secretary, sir. I thought it said sanitary servitor. I don't think any servitor is sanitary, to be honest. I think they all kind of are just vaguely stinky. Loot. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Lots of people just kind of doing their business. The Barbe, yeah, I'm here. I'm literally behind you. They're like, have you heard? The Lord Captain's here? Have Beaver scrub the deck, of course. I mean, I'm assuming they did this to say hi to me. We just gonna look at it, or... Hell yeah. How they examine the mark. You see him for a death cult. Death cult. Remember this site is the beginning of your quest, the first blood trail. You know what this mark is? Okay. Soundless shadow sank into the dark, slashed feet crescendo a fatal dance. Blade song and tempo, each edge and echo. Twin odes to death throes, now on her sacred blood, as she once trod the backs of foes. Tread countless souls, but none who know. Or they leave it here. Probably. I should memorize it. I make sure to familiar myself with the particular qualities of this department. And you know what? That's good. Makes sense. What is it? Like a prayer. I accept. All right. Let's go. Let's go find the spider people that live in my basement.
Keep your eye on prize. Upper deckers avoid.
Did you hear me? Your family's disowned you.
But how can
Of
one
course.
live aboard the flagship only to turn one's back on the core that gives it life?
What's here?
This core can just
Living quarters, vision stuff. Oh, what's up? Any idea how much it costs? I mean, what's happening here? Bats in the whip, sir. 7 ration cards, all I've got, I swear. What's happening? Well, the trinket used to life in the pestilence pit. What's all this then? What's all this then? What's happening over here? I hope you get hit by a train. Average interaction with your average alcoholic, to be honest. So, detox and some medkits. Okay, let's spread some medkits around. Oh, I was gonna give you a force grenades. Oh wait, they are actually candles on her shoulders. I thought it was like jump pack stuff. Nope, that's candles. Okay, of course. So you have some medkits. You have Medikai kits. You don't have any Medikai kits. You can't be equipped. Wonderful. She doesn't know her medics stuff. Neither does Cassia. You know, that makes sense. I'm not shocked that Cassia doesn't have any medical knowledge. Cassia seems a little bit too, like, in herself, you know? I feel like she doesn't even know how human anatomy works.
I always keep my options open.
Sorry, I was just responding to a mod. Mod comment. They were talking to me. Disgusting. Quite a sensation become shadows grow longer and seem to stretch in the direction of the adjacent station. You know what? At least they're like, telling me where to go. They could have been like, yeah, just figure out yourself, lol. Oh, okay. Have mercy, make the pain stop. Save me. His skin is dripping from his gaunt body like melted wax from a candle. Ugh. Force the Medicaid personnel down here. Men need revival. Once he's recovered, Simon describes Fred until he's too badly injured to go back to work his life. Oof. He said the soul must be sent forth and so be free of the trauma so you have chosen to prolong this suffering. Your intent to perplex me. Where are you and what happened to you? Luckily, I was in my house asleep. Forces came to set fire to it to make it out in time. Oof. That's rough, bro. Spinner came, put in the symbol, then he gave the water and whispered strange verse. So to memorize it and recite it later to help will come. Here you are there, I should. To soot smart soul, her mercy did grant. Last breath expressed, knife met heart. Removed from chest, passed on to death. Her duty blessed a balm for those who suffer anguish and distress. A longing brought to rest, immortal bonds divest. Help is on the way, just hold on a little bit longer. Okay. I keep him alive. Athletics. Why do we go up here? Oh, there's like, there's loot up here. Let's do this. I think Mr. Burley shanties faster than they can burn him down. That's an enforcer moment, huh? Stack of ration cards. To 1 portion of ration protein and a mug of water. Mmm, yummy. Puzzle marketplace. Sure, the enforcers ruin the entire operation on the tracks. Find on the tracks. A little gift for it. Give it to him and you'll see for yourself. Okay.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
So that is one thing I do quite like about this game, is you can always just do your rolls with whoever does the best roll. It's way better than the alternative of like Baldur's Gate 3 thing if you have to start combat with it. Let's watch. What's up? Watch the rat. Rats goes around the board. After a while, you notice how consistent the balls seem to miss the goal at the last moment. The rat's clumsy acts as spectators. Its nimble tail directs the balls away from the hole. Fun. Okay, interesting. Fine show. They're whispering prayers. Many grants here, Lord Captain's generosity is told, and I swear on my own flute today I will add another. Fortune Peddler, Lord Captain's grace is a gift from fate himself. Hell yeah. Trade us some of that Captain's fortune. Who are you? One but many, a voice in the card, a cog in the mechanism. His humble servant, flute player, is all they call me. That's what I am. I make up tunes, give the players respite after a day of work. He seems a little bit sus. I love music. She used to hum beautiful melodies, in which best way I carved this flute from her hip bone and learned to play. Of course. Play one of the local favorites. What story is it? Simple, serve a simple man, Dex, honest themselves and others. He risks his life to protect the oppressed and those corrupted by power. Takes the mission, gives to the needy, helps without asking anything in return. Nemesis, hero of tales. May good times come for you one day, and there'll be no need for songs about fighting injustice. Opposing legitimate authority, your Vol Nemesis trembles on the creed. Fair tale indeed, risking oneself for nothing. If such a man existed, he would surely be profiting from your portion of the secret. Why do I want to persuade them? Oh, I'm supposed to get them to, yeah. I think I'm good. I don't think I need to do this. Wonderful. Splain. Okay, sure. I'll play fair. Nice. An opportunity to test different strategies to learn more about yourself. Sure. Let's give this a go. For most very group pulps at the center. Through the performance, you listen to him play and watch it closely. And at a certain point, you start tapping your fingers at the edge of crates. Brad gets confused, and it goes towards the goal. Wonderful. I think we'll keep in mind from future games. Play another round? Sorry, I don't have anything to play for. Nice. Quaint little conversation, some would say. Oh, we are actually supposed to go this way. Oh, okay. Well, let's not go this way then. Spare throne for those who can't even get the worst jobs. Your bellies be full tonight. Nice.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, I'd like to see what's down here then, if this isn't like the required place to go to. Just wanna see everything that's up in this area. Heinrich Montag. Hello, Heinrich. Oh, it's the Infernus guy. Hello. Savage locomotive number 3 on tech pre-supervision. All Grimm's personal favorite on the entire front line. Savage gets mad as Spoiler catches fire and starts spitting steam at the air repairman. Of course. How about I introduce you? Is it safe? You're back. Hello, back. Used to believe Savage dares scold the Lord Captain. He definitely should not. I can't turn it off or down like that. Yeah, sure. Show me the train. Hello, angry train. What's up? It's angry for Bay. Right now, it's powered only by an auxiliary maneuvering engine. We'll need to alter the main road so everyone take a trip on the freight line. Listen to the noise. Think you have less delay now? Hell yeah. I changed some settings, so maybe it should work a little bit better. And you gently give it a pull, just very gently. It does not like being hassled. Okay. Much energy and defiance. There's a rocket on a locomotive, unruly in numbers of speed, but quite willing to submit to a strong hand. Pull it towards you smoothly, firmly, then pump the fuel. It sounds like you're being... Yeah, I was gonna say, Unruly, defiant, submits to a strong hand. Yes. You don't say. Wink, wink at Heinrich, show me how it's done. Or now, let's do it ourselves. You not to kill us both. Nice. Hell yeah. Most intriguing. I wish for anything more. Wonderful. I love him. Would a good streamer playing with the settings give you a better experience? Exactly. You should please me and praise me. All stream. That's all I should receive. Just praise. That's it. Have a good trip. Well, goodbye. What's this way? Tech use. You've praised me enough for one stream? Nope, keep going. Everyone has to keep going. It was already said earlier, this is a princess stream, so that's how we're going. I even have a tiara. I'm not wearing it though, it's fucking pain to put in my hair. Almost 100, what's up?
I did it.
My registered friend, red face, rusty jinx allows merely smooshing for the more valuable and likely illegal goods now hidden from idle glances. Interesting. Are we just... Okay, we just get to know that they're doing illegal stuff. We ain't doing things about it. You know what? Fair enough. Okay, well... It's this one, Dead Man. I'm assuming he's gonna go jump when we walk over there, so let's go around here first.
There.
Where? Oh, there. Nice. And say I enjoy watching you. Hell yeah. When you bully other people, it could be fun. Good girl. Alright. Goods. Give me that loot. Alright, why are you called Dead Man, huh? Linger on the blood mark. He gets fist. Forward. Stop. Bad girl. What do you think you are doing? Abelard, do something. Abelard! And you step away from the edge and explain the misdeed you're about to commit. What, I didn't? He was as into the moonlight, you notice old scars. Those even familiar. Look at the scars. Very in length, death called despair, similar marks. Ah. Are you having a rotten day? My life has been rotten, I only have myself to blame. I tried to change things, fix this all is and here, so eventually accept the truth. Who are you? Dead Man, lost my name ago, I've just been another dead man since. But with imprudence, you probably may be covered in scars, but your tongue seems to be asking for more. So it turns to a blood symbol, what do you know? Blood spun web, I come here every day to watch, but I haven't been here before. That must be special. Have you come to take me to the other side? You don't know, your death's gaze is not upon you. Why is it here? Are you a spinner? I failed to complete my assignment, so I was exiled. Vizier told me to kill the one that would be at a certain junction of the utility jungles at a certain hour. I went to the point spot and I waited an hour or two. Empty, no one waited. I finally realized the person in the junction had been me the whole time. It was my turn to go, but I was afraid I couldn't do my duty. I ran. Your orders to die for what reason? But some who choose to leave the righteous path, those earn penance in due time. Her whip sings vengeance on a renegade menace. Her blades pass sentence. Where cowards seek to hide their hearts, death makes no precedence. He takes what Jews and Jews things. The third verse. Recited to me standing by my side. I didn't realize at the time that it was my judgment. That's the reasons I sought death. However, to him, the soul is the most pleasing man and woman I could find because it kindled my passions. He was well-off crewmen who didn't deserve the wealth, and I took their thrones. I killed enforcers who came to me, looked me in the eyes without fear because I wanted to be feared. I rolled in bloodshed. I betrayed the tenants. I realized it, but I couldn't help it because I enjoyed it. And I cried. I couldn't stop slicing people up. That was so hard for you. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's yeah. From me for more killings. You play Among Us? What? I don't know. I'm not playing Among Us. You know, like the time to try and kill you. You don't sound particularly remorseful. Have you killed more souls since you ran? And search my own life since that day. Thought it might just stab me on its own, but temptation's always there. Don't sound particularly remorseful. The years of remorse, I'm tired of it. May you live on in suffering, fearful of every shadow. I made no attempts to find you, kill you. Pursuit, I thought I'd see the black blades the very next day. Instead, years without taking my heart. Tried starting my own new life with terror and never stopped eating away. When I got truly desperate, I went to temple death myself, but no one would speak to me. When I gave my name, they just whispered, Siprit has gone to the Undying One. They looked through me like I wasn't there. I've lived like this for 20 years, like a coward, like a dead man. Well, yeah. You killed a bunch of innocent people. That was... Yeah. Any other release you crave so much, may live on suffering. Important you were supposed to no help. Well, this is your fault. Oof. Well, he exploded. I don't think people usually explode like that. Oh, there's goods down there. Oh, we have to get down there then, huh? I imagine we probably will. Anything here? Okay. Alright, well... In here? No. I guess we go around this way then. 12? Why is name 12? What's up, guys? What's happening? Mistakes must be paid for. Okay, and what mistake is happening here? What's happening? Come on then. Tell me. Tell me. What's up? And the God Emperor, save your unworthy servant. What's happening? Boot, I'll clean up right away. Remember discontent. Another was dark and close with anger and face plain to see. I intend to hear this man now. I've never even take breaks to rest, only earn 7 ration cards with 15 mouths to feed back home. Shake me down every shift, just like to every honest hard worker who... Enough whining, you and your pals lifted back some neutral bars for your watches ago and 2 cans of water before that. I didn't beat their life out of you because I took pity on these things I get. Quarantined the hub for 20 washes and refused to give out rations if we didn't have cards. Cards we have no way to earn. And say you earn 15 cards in a single shift because you do the work of 3 people, right? Or do you take your pals to a dark corner somewhere, do them in, and then take their share? And do them isn't at... They got their head bashed in by crates. They're dead, no need rations. I'm to understand the enforcers are appropriating earnings from workers of a shift. Well, I have achieved glory if I complain about every hardship in my path. They're discharged thief. Tomorrow you have to stand here and queue for work assignment like the others. The cards do not dare abuse your position again. You're punished accordingly. Deserve punishments. Society you see is much like a boot. What? Well, that's silly. Then the enforcers are appropriating earnings. Really nothing, we just monitor and redistribute. The rabble are a lying, thieving lot. We have instructions to say alert for people holding more than the standard amount of ration cards. For supply embezzlement and famine. They do take our cards relationship and they grow fat using them for themselves. Do you have an idea of what my streaming schedule this week will be? I mean, I set my live days on my tracker. There's a tracker that says... You just look at those. The arbitrary enforcer of rank can give lashes to the thief. My cards don't abuse your position. Both deserve punishment, strip the enforcer's rank, and give lashes to the thief. Yeah, probably that one. You're on your phone, doesn't show them phones. Oof. This is the anti-cop in me, but I should probably do this so the enforcers don't get super mad all the time. So, yeah. Do this. Hello. Okay. The bird man with black eyes draws your attention, so all the person gave sees size you up. Now it's haste to conceal yourself. Okay. What's he doing? All right.
Rise to the top.
Hopefully that was a decent decision. We'll see. What? Okay, what do these do? What do these levers do? What do the buttons do? Ah, okay, right, I see. Let's go have a look. What if we just move it ourselves?
Lesson learned.
Keep your wits about
And unpleasant the crunching in the lower back. Yep, did not lift with our legs. Okay. Well, let's move it with this thing then. Stuff over here as well. Yeah, so that's where we need to go. So, right now, yeah, it's above there, and then I assume we just do this. They're in one piece. How goes the game? It's a good game. It's a very good game. It's a pretty Poggers Champs game. Nice. Oh, well, we should probably, like, move this to the side so it doesn't kill us or something. I don't know. Let's not put it down because that's going to kill that enforcer. I am not stupid. Greetings.
I always keep
What's this
my
way?
options open.
Almost a head person with a red scar on his face. Several weeks of chemical pigment. What's in here, huh? Hello. You don't make noise. They shot everyone. Please don't tell them. Power pick. Are they gene stealers? Is there gene stealers on our ship? You gotta tell me if there's gene stealers. Gotta tell me. Alright, we'll go power pick. Extra attack action, which increases the arm penetration of all subsequent attacks making the same target. That's cool. Nice, let's do that. I hope it's not gene stealers. That would be annoying to deal with. Anything in here? No. Bunch of gunfire, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit the save button, and then I'm gonna put the crate down, because I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens if it kills the guy or not. Oh, it does. Oh, it does actually. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? Well, oops. You know what? I should have seen it coming. I should have seen that coming, not gonna lie. Should have seen that one coming. Yep. Well. Yep, I'm just gonna reload that game real quick so I don't just kill one of my dudes, but good to know that does actually just kill him. Yeah, I was curious. Yeah, no, I was curious. Yep, straight up just ends him. Straight up kills the dude. I got an achievement.
Let us not dawdle.
I got an achievement. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what if I press this button? What if I do this? And then I put it down. Nothing. Okay, cool. Your episode, it wasn't seriously part of the game. It wasn't seriously a part of the game, though. Just a silly, very on-purpose test. Yeah, I mean, you can get some loot out of it, I guess, technically. That's pretty cool. Oh, a bunch of loot over here. Nice. So we got some more ration cards. And just some general cargo. By the way, in case anyone's curious about what the cargo is, we are a rogue trader. We are supposed to make money. This is how we do that. Boot prints, trail leads towards the slums, yeah. Of course. It did, huh? Thank you. What's in here? Ooh, I don't like it saves. Thief leader, who are you? It's not supposed to be anywhere. Ah, it doesn't matter. Identify yourself. Take a closer look. Makeshift armor and the rat's weapons display. A patchwork of crude repair stares longingly at the rack with a good plasteel gleams, clutching their humble weapons. Notice the little finger on every person's right hand. It's hardly coincidence. Abelard, please help these wretches realize the full extent of their unenviable position. Abelard, remove their balls. Before you stands Lord Captain von Valancius, mistress of this vessel, and everything on it, including the goods you are pouring with your unwashed hands and your miserable lives as well. The gupping out, hurry up and bid your bags is right and proper. Ship, you must excuse these blockheads. I take it back myself. It's not every day he's the rogue trader, and after this, I want to start you denying it. You've got us red-handed. Who are you? Hard Nine's a gang. I mean, a brotherhood from Transport Bay 9. The thing with parasites, we're a bit for the prosperity of the ship. We're sort of assistants to the enforcer, self-appointed. So the orders maintained in compartments to enforcers are too lazy or greedy for bribes. We put a stop to robbery and free thinking, and well, accept small contributions as a show of thanks. You're so tired after D&D. I get that vibe. See, I have the benefit of when I play D&D, my character is basically a bimbo. So I don't have to use my brain cells. So therefore, I don't experience tiredness afterwards. It's like I've actually gone to sleep and woken up. It's great. Why do you want my weapons? The business. We're no rebels. Everyone's blasphemes against your leadership. Culture order, and we shed blood for the flagship without fear. I suppose that makes us defenders of the ship. But you might as well call yourself saints and say the fate of the whole dynasty remains on your shoulders. God, I love Adira. She's so sarcastic. I fucking love all the characters in this game. It's so good. My experience D&D, but it's scary. It's not scary. It's great. It's excellent. Yeah. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just checking something to make sure that stream's working appropriately because I got like a weird thing. Your shy self is scary. No, it's great. You love playing like that? Playing like what? Playing stupid? My character's not stupid. They're just, you know, affectionately known by everyone else in the group as the Dragon Bimbo. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um. Um. Hmm. Anyway. Sorry, I was just checking stuff, just making sure that nothing broke. You're intimidated by groups. That's why you get a group that you're like super comfortable with. My friends on the other coin. Captain had her informant strung up. He's tightening the screws. You can barely breathe. A good group for exactly. You need to play. It's why I would never do like pickup games of D&D. I don't get that, to be honest. Venture my voluntary moving finger. So the determination. Tell me, I shouldn't execute you. You could, but who would take a place? Shameless scum who'd rob and kill the hearts of bastards except mutants and pledge the arch enemy. There's been outlaws in the ship. You're better off with outlaws like us. True. Yeah, do it. I will realize the depth and wisdom of your decisions, Lord Captain, but in the meantime, I'll pray this act does not come back to haunt you. Of course. Good things, you can't let her down. We'll fill your command to the letter. Good job, boys. Get 'em, boys. Yeah, get 'em. I think it's fine. Sorry that I zoned out for a second. I was just making sure all the stream settings were all good, because right now I don't have enough mods to be able to check that for me. The Ripper. The fuck is the Ripper? Two-handed range weapon light. It's a... Is it just a las gun that can... What's the difference? Rate of fire... Oh, rate of fire 8. Ah, that's a lot of bullets. Wow. Well, that's a lot of bullets. Wait, in theory, if I equipped this on her, I could shoot 16 bullets with the rapid fire. Wait, that seems a little bit excessive, no? That seems stupid, right? 2 to 3 runs, the enemy watch one of their groups. Yeah, you're a D&D cuck. We know, we know. Well, weapons gain bonus armor penetration. Bonus damage bolt weapons. First hit of each burst attack deals more. I mean... I feel like having a shotgun makes the most sense. But I also kind of want to experience just the Ripper with rapid fire. I think that'd be so funny. D&D cuck is crazy. Listen, D&D is like vaguely BDSM in the first place. You know, you can be the D&D cuck if you want to. You can be that if you really want to be. Hmm? I think, yeah. Yeah. Let's just equip this on her. Fuck yeah, I just want to see. I have to see what it looks like for her to just rip like 16 bullets down lane. I have to. It's gonna be too funny. Anything down here, or is this just kind of glowing shit? This is just glowing shit. What does Abelard have equipped again? Why does he not have his, like, revolver anymore? Who has Abelard's revolver? Can't be equipped? Wait, why is his strength gone down? Why is his strength gone down? Fatigued. Where's Abelard? Why is Abelard fatigued? Why is he fatigued? What? Oh. Because he failed the... Ah. What happened was he failed the fucking roll to pick up the thing, and he wrenched his back. That's stupid. That's dumb. Okay, well... Now he can't use his revolver. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just give him a shotgun. There's worse things than Abelard with a shotgun. We just give him the well-maintained lasgun. It would give him some more range. Range is always nice. Let's be fair, we kind of want him in melee anyway. I feel like there's going to be so few scenarios in which he's down range when we're, you know, all so close on this ship. I think we're probably fine. Oh, there's goods over here. Oh, fuck. Hang on, I'm going to go all the way around to get these goods. I think they've been invited to join Woodsmith. I think they're just, like a cock. You know how you need it so badly? You don't really have a choice here, buddy. It's mine. Everything on the ship is owned by me. Oh, who's just stabbed himself? Who's walking around? Oh, okay, these two are just stabbing each other. You know what? At least they're enjoying it, I guess. What's this? Because I'm waiting for you to have your shifts. I worked hard to help out friends with loading and gave me some cards. Take them and exchange them for new shoes. Yours are all worn out. Aw, they love each other. Adorable. I feel like these should be voice acted if we're gonna do this. Always made your bed for you, so once you've eaten, you can go rest. Little ones, I will head out to the marketplace and leave you in peace. I was getting intimidated because they have more experience and also more friends than my friend than anything else. I mean, everyone who plays D&D is going to have more experience than you until you play D&D, to be fair. And it's better to play D&D with someone who's experienced than it is to play someone who's not experienced. Oh my god, they're adorable. Hello, people. Oh, fuck. Why? You want something besides sludge? It's gotta be sludge. That's way better, true. There's sludge factory. Yum. Yum, 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 guys. Sordid goon. I think that's what happens when you see woman in armor. That's called a sword goon. A sordid goon. Like the tunnel, so much for a house and outskirts to bred the void rats. Annoying. Everybody's packed his cargo. We can go across there. Can we not just walk around? Is there a reason why we can't just walk around? What's this way? What's all this then? Sprinter killed him. Anyone know who the dead man was? I don't think anyone knows who these dead men are, to be honest. Rat guard. Shreds of rat guard because it's yellow sludge. Yum, yum, yum. Don't we all love our sludge? Huh? Yum, yum, yum. Everyone eat up. It's sludge time. No stupid question, playing 8 years and just learning stuff. There's no stupid questions, only stupid actions, and every action you take in a D&D game is a stupid action. They're all dumb as hell. Nothing you do is going to be intelligent. I'm sorry.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? Yes. Hello, people. Oh, we could have just walked this way the whole time. Okay, you fucker. Damn it. That's why it's fun, exactly. I mean, there's many reasons why it's fun. I feel like it's hard to boil it down to one reason why it's fun.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, why is it saving? Blindfolded old man. That is never a good sign.
This is intriguing.
Man in robes. Okay. Train always look for criminal 10. Is look too much like reinforced traders. Before becoming a rogue trader, you're marshal of the adepts. Ah, okay. So because I'm adept as Arbites, I just know this. I'm selling to your eyes. But as not, the mount was asleep, and the sewer water my wounds were washed with the fact without pain became a sensation and only got worse. That's rough. I mean, good people, not so good ones too. Transported. Throw. Miracle or just another dream. I've been saying you call something like requires I do not mean to alarm you, simply wish to learn more about people's lives. Or I'm Richard from Lance, just you show me. Yeah. Just be nice. Flip the woman in armor thing. Why is that, huh? Who doesn't like woman in armor? Everyone does. Guess today we pray for you always. What are you doing down here? Please hurry away before they know you're here. They're playing something terrible in crates where they hide their... What, huh? Their goon juice? Ah. That's secrecy going right down the shutter. Folks, we're gonna have to make some noise. Leave no witnesses. Well, you're dead now. You shot the old man. Now it's time for me to bloody your face in. Funny quotes you clipped. Cassie's abilities. Yeah, she has a lot of abilities. And we're going to use those to absolutely eviscerate this massive group of people. Battle begins, and we've been ambushed. Yep. Good luck us. Buff mommy's always a win. True. I think we should all buff mommy, actually. Okay, well, right, okay. There's a lot of people shooting. Are they all going to get turns before me? I'd rather they didn't, to be honest. Okay. Run and gun time. And I don't think this is time for the sniper rifle, I'm going to be honest. I think this is time for vast amounts of extreme violence time. So, we're going to move. Yeah, where can I move to do the most amount of extreme violence? Okay, you're doing your thing. I accept that you're doing your thing. I don't accept that you have a right to live anymore because you shot at me. So, that's why I'm gonna do a thing called remove your face. Did tell you. I told him. Revel in slaughter. Yes. Time to revel in that slaughter. Listen, as much as I could, like, finish that guy off, I feel like it's better for me to just keep doing the AoE stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mel, if you're here, I think shotguns are pretty good, and I think we should probably use more shotguns in our playthrough. That's a little bit good. You can try attack me. Wow, you managed it. I wish you didn't. Yeah, sorry, you try attack me, but unfortunately I'm equipped with a shotgun. Got it. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool, huh? Let's stop shanking my guys, please. Okay. Okay, chill. Chill, bro. Alright, it's recital time. Unfortunately, what's happened right now is you've gotten a Sister of Battle mad. And what this Sister of Battle is going to do is she's going to walk, I think, here. I think if she walks here, that's pretty good. You cheat on chat by playing games off screen. Yeah, I cheat on chat by, you know, having a life. I understand that you people don't have that. I want to do this so bad, but I understand it's gonna fucking just eviscerate my guy. So I'm just not gonna do that, unfortunately. So instead of, you know, doing some stupid shit, oh, I could move over here and do this, right? I want to dump I want to dump a load into these guys. Problem is, he's like right in the way. I think we just start taking out individuals. Okay, Argenta, please, Argenta. Wow, Argenta, you suck. Argenta, you suck, bro. Okay. Ouch. Now, it's Adira's turn. Adira is going to do a really funny thing called chain lightning on a giant group of people. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of their fault. They fucked with the rogue trader and attempted to kill them, knowing that A, they have a psyker, B, they have a navigator, C, they have a giant shotgun. Turn it evolves around Nyx. Truth. Can I get a true in chat, please? Can I get a fat true? Let's blind you. Alright, he can't see anymore. That's pretty good. And then let's buff this 4-man dude. I don't want him to die. I don't know who he is or, like, what he does. You know what's really funny? Our, like, divination psyker, who also could read people's minds, got ambushed. That's kind of hilarious, honestly. There's no attack limit on the next turn. I might just buff Cecily then. With that. Okay. What I'm gonna do, because she's quite slow. There's these 3. Oh, I'll take an opportunity attack if I do that. Okay, well, I'm not gonna give them the chance. Okay. This is our very, very lovely, very, very cute, adorable navigator. This is what happens when a very cute, adorable navigator gets pissed off. She opens her eye. I get stabbed, and then they all just kind of explode. And this is why we don't do this. As an effective voice thing, kills an enemy, gets one of those. Okay, and then we give you an additional turn, of which I'm going to use it to immediately revel in slaughter. And then I'm going to shotgun you in the face. Dead. Fucking eviscerated. And then I'm going to use my sniper to absolutely dome this guy. Nice. And then I'm going to hit firearms mastery. And we're going to use that to dome you. Seems to be going quite well, guys. And, yeah, this is not going to actually hit my allies, so we can just use this to dome you. Anyone else? Can't believe I would attack you like this. You can't? Is there anyone even alive that's, like, bad? Oh, there's this dude over here. Oh, okay. Don't worry, now you get the personal attention of the psychosexual murder lady. Have I played XCOM? I haven't, but it's on my list for things to play. I don't have any ranged weapons on you, so I unfortunately cannot get close enough to, dance. So, Unfortunately. Also, Abelard. Okay, maybe I should have, maybe I should have actually equipped Abelard with a gun. I should give a gun to these people. This game reminds you a lot of XCOM. That's because it's turn-based. It's kind of it. Not gonna lie. Foreman, please don't run forward and die. Okay, well done. Well done, man. You're almost as accurate as our sister Argenta. Alright. Let's Deadeye shot him in the face. Nice. God, my main character crits so hard. 40 damage a shot is crazy. Static Light has been shot. Focus is called me Foreman. I have no other name. You might say I'm charged here in this hole of a place. Against the red beard and the keen black eyes is the man who was watching you. When the throne's name was that. His freeloaders believe in the tales of Nemesis. I've complained to the past, kept them friends about some idiots painting pictures on the walls, inciting people. What does he say? I've got everything under control. How do I know it would come to this? I didn't have those thoughts to throw in the pestilence pit myself. Yeah. Here's the Nemesis. So tell around here, there's a chap who say he wants to support decks, helping the poor can't earn a living, and setting up the options and defense of the weak. Except he's just a story. Two clips in one stream, you're leveling up. You're a good girl. That's the game with the Grey Knight. Yeah, Chaos something, I think. Cascade. Demon Hunters, I think was called. As you'll answer what happened, what happens, or can sorry, I'll tell Captain Fresno. You're now not, you know. What kind of class? Give them Pal Rush Guards. Have these out to the people you know who needs the most. What are you doing there? Watching one of my coworkers take a beating and feel sorry for that. Nothing to do. I've stuck my neck out in the past. I'm doing it again. Oh, what are you cooking the vat? Soup made from mold, slime, and technical drain water. Been simmering in the vat for 200 years. We harvest the dry, use it to season the soup. Yummy. Yummy. Fair enough. Temple, do you know where it is? And what life is like for these people. Toil in, the rest of the time they do their best to survive. Faced with hunger, the most strange of the enforcers avoid leprosy, fires with noxious fumes. And where it's decent enough life, you work, you survive. If you feel out, you survive. If you're clever, well, the god ever wills it. Okay. Let's give you the ration cards. You just help some good families survive. To find the cards more than them, sure to tell them that your relationship did this to them. Giga Chad 4-man. Beg another second attention, please accept this humble gift from us, the common people of the Bay, for all the good you do to us. Hidden auto stimulant. Ooh. Hell yes. What is a auto stimulant? I think so, yeah. I debated playing it, but I heard the reviews were a bit mixed. Just because everyone's like mega tanky. If you did not move your turn or became immobilized, slowed, stunned, or knocked prone, the intent wounds equal to 6. If you have conviction, iconoclast, all their allies also gain the same number of wounds. That's pretty good for me. Because I've got the sniper, so I can just kind of stay still and then just boomf. Shotgun someone. Okay, I am going to give some people some guns, though. I am going to give people some ranged guns. Normally you'd have that, but obviously I can't give that to you right now. So let's give you a well-maintained las gun. So you actually have some kind of ranged weapon. And you... I kind of like you just having like the 2 sets of blades. Hello is pretty fun. Hell yeah. I'm glad. Yeah. I wonder if it was better to spec her or spec him into like I wonder if it would have been better if I spec'd him into big weapons, you know. No, I'm looking at you. You have I gave you dual weapon combatant, right? Yeah, because we don't really have anyone who can use this sword, basically. Fortunately. Not really a good user of it. Keep it as it is now, but being also enough pain tranquilizers to knock out a horse. You don't want enough pain tranquilizers to knock out a horse. That's a bad idea.
The only outcome I accept.
Oh my god. There's a couple of auto guns. Stolen auto cannon. There's a fucking auto cannon? What the hell? Holy shit. Isn't there a trait? Hang on. I think there's a trait you can get called... What's it called? It's one we're gonna get later. It's not that one. What is it called? Safety training? We don't need safety training. That'd be stupid. We need less safety. More big guns. Yes. Bigger guns. Let's use bolt weapons. Bolt weapon expert. Heavy weapons do +1 10% damage. It's heavy weapon proficiency. That's what we're looking for. Heavy weapon. Where the fuck is heavy weapon proficiency? Am I stupid? Yeah, so this one reduces required strength value for weapons by 25. That's what we were gonna get next for her when we next got like a thing. Probably won't be on this one because I think we get access to like the unique ones. Yeah, we get access to class ones. But I was gonna. It's annoying. It's annoying because we could use that now if I had that upgrade. Fuck. Shit. I was gonna get it instead of this, but I was like, we're not gonna get a heavy weapon for a while. And then we fucking got an amazing heavy weapon. Shit. That's like perfect for her because her whole deal is just spray and pray. Okay, well. Annoying. It's not that bad. Like, we still have good guns. It's just it would have been better if she could just immediately start using that shit. That's a lot of knives. It's just a lot of knives. They really thought they could just give us the London experience, man. Yeah, I feel like we can just put, like, a bunch of stuff in cargo. Let's just put, like, a shit ton of things in the cargo. We don't need a staff Harcelio. Don't need that body glove. We probably don't need the... this stuff just stays in its own spot. I probably don't need an axe. Probably don't need a bunch of random swords. Or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Or 15 flak chest plates. Or a normal psychic staff. Or a Mars pattern sword. Yeah, we probably don't need any of that, not gonna lie.
I always have a backup plan.
For the same, but not for the same reason properly. Probably. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Imagine not. Yummy, yummy green moss soup. Shout out to Moss Soup Senpai. Okay. Let's go this way then. If my back, oof. Right now, but I don't want things to start eating, plus you're laying in bed. Oofers. Sometimes you don't want something sweet, and you know, it is what it is. Not everyone always wants sugar. I mean, maybe you always want sugar. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know what you want. Oh, wait, that's places we've been before, right? Of course. Hello, the foreman.
Keep your wits about you.
Thank you, the foreman. If only you would give me the pleasure of an additional trait learned Got most sugar out. Yeah. I'm on and off about it. Oh, fuck. Whap. Oh, we just got hit by a train for a second. Just get hit by a train, die, story over. The rogue trader got hit by a fucking train. Story ends here. It's actually really hard. It is really obnoxious to see where we are. Where the fuck am I, bro? Okay, we're here, right? I don't think...
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, okay, we don't go over there. Yeah, it's actually, like, mega obnoxious to see. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay, this is really irritating me. Okay, fuck this. Bunch of decaying bodies, bunch of outcasts. Okay. New area. There's a den of the outcast. Okay, there's stuff happening. Let's deal with this first, because we can medicai this. Oh. The was thing that's gonna say your time has come, what have you. Well, what if we don't push you into a big fan? What if we don't do this? Shouldn't you eat kind of things sweet like chocolate or some baked goods? Chocolate's the best. Oh, well. Well, that just happened. Well, that's not excellent.
The Vizier, would he be proud? Am I?
Would have saved him. Ugh. That sucks. Rotting flesh. Finds cursed approach boys the outcast from flesh and cartilage. Okay. There's this stuff happening here. Okay, I'm gonna deal with these guys in the middle first. Who are you, huh? What you want? For what crime did you kill this man? Wealth. That dead bashes of rations and fuel cells. We'll trade him for porridge. What are you, mutants, invalids? Well, there's outcasts for the worms in the wrong belly. It's for disease. His lips, you see a tongue stuck with small undeveloped teeth. There's no disease but an obvious mutation. Ah. Okay. I mean, we could give him kindness, but he's also just killed a guy. I mean, I'm kind of down to just kind of have him killed because he's... Wretches such as this, you need medicine food, so I haven't brought to you. Now we know your kindness, you develop poison leave his thighs so you don't sully your ship. I mean, you're a dick. He's a bit of a dick about it. Kinda nasty. He's a bit of a dick as well. Hmm. He's a bit nasty. He's a bit of a nasty motherfucker. I feel like he's warp tainted, actually. I like this dude's like warpy. Am I wrong? I don't know. It's a bit late now. I mean, this is from 4 minutes ago. Yeah, and I want to ice him. I feel like he's like a bad dude. He kicked a dude into a fan. I feel like if we let him live, it's gonna get, like, disgusting down here or something. You know? What crime did you kill this man? Yeah. It's no disease. He's just mutated by the warp stuff. Yeah. Well, I thought about it, and then I remembered one of the things he said, where he's like, it's not disease, it's like a mutation. And then I'm looking at him, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't look like a disease. It looks like he's glowing with icky, sticky stuff. Yeah, this is a guy who's been nurgled. This is a nurgly guy. Well, got you and trade what you have on you for a pile of scran. Yeah, you can fucking try me, you stinky bastard. Yeah, Argenta, this is kind of the perfect time for you, not gonna lie, babes. This is kind of like your jam. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, because then I have like a good shotgun-y type thing here. We can put you here. We can put our squishy little wizard lass in the back. Argenta can go over here and just get like a good sight line while leaving this open for Cassia. And we can have our little this happen. Oh, there's an outcast over here. She can go and get ready to deal with that, actually. Cassia can move over here, and Adira can also move over here. Oh, fuck. Wait, they're behind us. Okay. Okay, Abelard can get ready to deal with this guy in the front. She can get ready to deal with this guy in the back. Why are we typing 2? What am I missing? Oh, we should have cleared this shit out earlier. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at these guys. These guys do not look like normal, like, diseased people. Plague clouds. It heals allies. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, these are... Yeah, okay, these are chaos touched. That's ability kick. Okay, yeah, we're not, okay, Argenta, let's move you away from the edge of the cliff. Okay, yeah, no, they have a passive ability called Plague Cloud. Yeah, these are touched by Nurgle. Yeah, no, these are fully touched by Nurgle. These are stinky. These are supernaturally stinky. These are nasty motherfuckers. Okay. No, this is a good choice. This was the good choice. This was the good choice here. Okay, so we have all these outcasts here. Now, we're going to do this really fun thing. First, I'm going to hit Furious Recital. Next, I'm going to hit Run and Gun. Your favorite number is 7? Heretic. I know what you are. I know what you are. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just ice these guys first. These guys can go first. We're going to have her just sprint over. If I do this, I might be able to just blitz like a shit ton of them. If I do this. Yeah. If I go over here, I might be able to just ice everyone. We're going to hit rapid fire. Now I have the Ripper equipped. Now let's see what happens to these guys. Your favorite is 8. You're also heretical. Yeah, okay, that's, yeah, I think that's, an ability that, like, a normal, like, Imperial citizen would have, is to turn into a giant fart cloud that heals their allies. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think they're actually normal and, safe to be around, and that we should let these people live. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure, guys. Yeah, right. Nurgle spawn. You got a 7. So you are blessed by Fart Daddy, is what you're saying. What you're telling me is you're blessed by Fart Daddy. Let's buff her because I feel like she's gonna get shot at, and she's unlike thing. Oh wow, they are healing a lot. Okay. Yeah, they're healing a lot. Luckily, they're all attacking the person who is the most likely to not get hit by anything you're doing here, which I'm not upset about. All right, let's run and gun.
I'll make it happen.
You don't know 7's number for Nurgle. Yeah, 6 is Slanesh, 7 is Nurgle, 8 is Korn, and 9 is Zinch. Yeah, let's adjudicate you. You know what? I'm feeling in an adjudicating mood. I think I'm feeling fairly adjudicating. Like I'm ready to just remove you from life. Yeah. Yeah, this build's pretty good, huh?
I'll see to it personally.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah, this shit's pretty good, huh?
You never stood a chance.
Nice. And he's bleeding as well. And he went blind, so he had to just run in a random direction. Is it my favorite number? Because I don't have a favorite number. Because I'm not fucking weird. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to rain blood. And then I'm going to area attack and then area attack. And then we're going to just destroy you. Nice. Of course. That feels like that tracks for you, not gonna lie.
As honor ordains.
And then this really hasn't gone excellently, not gonna lie. Really felt like my Blade Dancer was gonna pop off more in that moment. Let's just ice the leader.
Another foe painted.
Nice. I just kind of looked at him and went, no, you're not allowed to live anymore. And he accepted it. He accepted it, and that's a good boy.
Why navigators are feared.
I'll show you why navigators are feared. Other person, do an entire new turn, please. Yes, mommy. We run up. We take my shotgun. We remove people.
On it. Another enemy down.
Wonderful. We then revel in slaughter, so we're no longer weakened slightly. And then I'm going to take my sniper rifle. And I'm going to use it to... I don't really want to ice him, because then I'm going to get farted on. So I think let's start dealing with you.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Hits him. Nice. Then you can take another turn.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I do. I really do. So it could take you out. If I hit you, that will over-penetrate into you as well. It's pretty good. And then let's designate you as my voice of command as well. Nice. Anyway, that's why Cassie is so OP, because she just kind of does everything. Mega really good at just everything. Okay, let's run over here. Probably just burst fire and just kind of do as much damage as I can. Can't really do a ton with him this battle. Sister Argenta, how do you do? I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to have her deal with these guys.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'm sure you will. Let's see if you can actually hit an attack, though.
Plans I act.
Let's see if you can actually hit a single attack.
I'll do it.
Oh, you hit a couple. Better than usual, Argenta. Give you that. I'll give you that it's better than the piss that you normally do.
That is not my destiny.
Your piss is better today, Argenta. Thank you. I took it better for you.
No can do.
No line of sight? Oh. Well, fuck.
But of course.
Let's just blind you then. Enjoy being here with your family. Pug champ. Okay, you're gonna keep trying to attack me and you're gonna keep failing and it's gonna keep being really funny. Okay, let's move over here. And then... Why would I not do this? Is there any reason not to do, like, a Deadeye shot? It's 50% bonus and plus 10% hit chance. Oh, because it's not a normal shot. It's like a special shot. Okay, that's literally it. Right. Well, let's just remove you. Then we can remove you. Then I can hit this button. And then I can remove you. Yeah, I think normal sick people turn into fart clouds when they die. I think these were just like normal guys and they should be definitely allowed to live. I think that would be great for all of our health if these guys were just like allowed to exist. Nice. Well, reveled in slaughter and my turn. Oh, he's healed to full because he was covered in plague goo and shart. Yeah. That should be allowed to live. For sure.
I shall not fail.
Bitch, you're allowed to actually kill someone.
The shadows will speak.
I don't think she's realized that she's allowed to, like, actually do damage.
As honor ordains.
Because, right now she's kind of, like, failing at, like, actually killing anything. It's just the one dude left, right? I think if I go here, I can see him, right? What about if I go here? What about here? What about... I don't really want to move through the sharp mist.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Now he's just mega fucked up, and then...
Not dare ask.
Oh, you're...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
That's rude. I can't actually, like, hit anyone. That's kind of annoying. Well... I give an extra turn. Nobody can actually use it, so... Oops. Abelard, use your gun. You're really good at. Excellent. Thank you, Abelard.
Doubt is for
Argenta.
eradicated.
Nice. Get rid of those warpy, sharp people. Carapace chess pieces. Wait, there's no dodge penalty, actually. That's actually pretty good, no? That's better armor than we have now. I already have Carapace chest piece. She has better armor. He has better armor. This is better than hers. This is significantly better, I think. And this is significantly better. Nice. Failing at your job. Yeah, you fail at everything, and so that's kind of normal and expected. Relished anguish. Right, of course. Yummy. I like how, like, the main dude just at no point had a chance to do anything. That's how you do it. You don't give them a chance to make you all sick and useless and gooey. You become gooey on your own like a good girl. Not failing at making clips? No, you're doing so well. Temporary hit wounds equal to the amount of collision damage inflicted by the wearer. Okay, I mean, we're not doing a lot of collision damage quite yet, but that's a really funny ability. Plus 3 bonus tech use. Yeah, I think we should probably give that to someone who's actually doing tech use. As your falls combat, allies gain bonus damage. Let's give you these then, I guess. Stop. No. Yeah, these outcasts were just fighting it kind of fucking disgusting, not gonna lie.
I do what I must.
Disgusting Nurgle worshippers.
Let us not dawdle.
I know there's actually a thing you can do where if you go heretical as your, like, path, you can actually tell them Nurgle likes them. Keep collecting all the random shit. There's... Ah, hello. No bloods, I'm no heretic. And I beg you for death, can you make an exception for tormented soul? There's a death cultist.
Never doubt me.
Interesting.
Duty prevails.
Interesting. Oh my god, I was so thirsty. Holy shit. So if Crimson Toxicants loses all temporary wounds, increase their melee damage by the same amount for 1 round. If formed by Death Cult Assassin, when the bearer gains a stack of Bloodbless, also gain plus 10 toughness. Ooh. If formed by Death Cult Assassin, whenever the bearer kills an enemy explodes. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, of course we're gonna equip those. So gain Bloodblessed, you gain that. Obviously equip those on you. And whenever the wearer kills an enemy, they explode. I mean, that's just... Emperor. Gonna leave. No worries. Have a good one. Growing flesh falls from his body, exposing maggot-infested wounds. I
always have a
disgusting. Yeah, this whole place is, like, infested by, like, Nurgle. This has to be. There is, like, a thing you can do where basically, you can be a heretic if you want, and you can get chaos, corruption stuff. You can make the lower decks get infected by Nurgle. Lower decks all entirely become just, like, taken over by Nurgle if you choose them to. It is entirely an option. We're not taking that, obviously, because fuck that. But, yeah. It takes us down to the other side. No, no, no. You are crazy. Wandering around in the dark looking for light, but it's nowhere to be found. Do you really not see it? Who are you? Old Sedana, the outcast, the mad, the disaster, the spurned. Goes to the past, shadow of the present. Only the undying one knows he alone. What is this repulsive place? You're the unfortunate meat. They're on death. Here, dumping ground for the bodies of those undying one rejects. Where pestilence dwells. Sedana welcomes Moltox to their ghosts. You talk to ghosts. You can't hear them. They don't like it when people come here. Ill in spirit and body, let's leave her be. Cause mixed, smudged, poison to reveal pure shade of madness, yet scarlet threads separated this trembling patches, preventing her from losing herself. Gifts they are, the chains cling to allows her approach for others to hear. They hide, fearful of becoming like Zedena, losing face. His blood symbol next to you. Yes, the song, listen. She wandered an eternity in the dark, yet was consoled, web foretold. Undying one's blood secrets glowed, a light to guide her fateful folds. But threads must end, and so the spider did that what was owed. Her life and death the two ship bestowed. And you see, you'll see if you learn to see. Look into the darkness, look. I don't know what I'm meant to see here. Corpses, twitching death throes would invite people left here to die, so no light, only more darkness and despair. You don't see, do you? You don't see. You will not see until you become like Zedena, the flesh and blood of the ship. How do I become the flagship's blood? Let's see if it's like, come now. She crazy. But yeah, as you can see, absolutely the kind of area that could be nurgled. Okay, well, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna do the lift first. But first, we get a little bit of an upgrade. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're gonna get demolition for our thing. And then we get a bunch of upgrades. Upgrade time. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Pog. Shotgun mastery. Place next to enemy. Heroic acts, just measure game was this. Mob justice. Law and order. Toughness equal to half their equipped shield block. We don't really have like shield. First work counts first reload costs 0. In stacking, bonus to dodge against range attack for each shot they made during this round. Burst attacks grant 10 stacks as numbers up shooting. Dex near up shooting equal to half the damage. Whenever you dodge or use cover, you gain a guaranteed crits. And we suffer by area attack, suffer additional damage next attack that hits them. I mean, all my attacks are those, so that's pretty good. Medium armor does not reduce dodge. Air attacks gain bonus armor penetration and ignore deflection when used against enemies near me. That's really good. That's really good, actually. Reloading costs less. There's 3 different enemies, gains more damage next attack. Deal damage, crit damage increase, cover efficiency up for each adjacent ally. I'm gonna get point blank. Plus 20% armor penetration and ignore deflection. My shotgun blasts are just gonna completely ignore armor at a certain point, I feel like. For this, we've already upgraded our Medikai as much as we can. So Ablard is next highest. Demolition. I feel like we just don't do that for her. Awareness. Arouse. Coercion. I guess maybe athletics? So, be smart. Oh, yeah, so, sorry, these. Blood Blast gains a stack this effect when the raining blood is affected again. Death Cult's allies deal bonus damage to enemies. Both their ally, okay. Suffer bonus stack. Bleeding. Finesse. Or I just get bonuses to, like, melee weapon stuff, right? Like... Dueling Mastery plus 15% bonus to parry is really good. Gonna go to bed. No worries. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Bye, champ. Have a good one. Yeah, let's do, like... Let's get Dueling Mastery. Just get bonus to parry. She's in melee all the time. That's kind of her deal. We could up his carouse to just be, like, ridiculously high. That could be really good. And then Contempt, when you attack it, get more damage against them. Attacks additional damage to enemies not nearby. Crits against enemies. Start combat gains temporary wound for each stack. That's pretty good. Next opportunity to deal less damage. Its damage deflection against first attack made against each enemy. Area attacks do additional damage. You take damage, gain dodge. If you haven't attacked, gain armor. A single shot attack or melee attack against target, gain armor against that target. Hit while endure, they have bonus this. Damage up by charge is more. When you parry attack, this archetype ability costs less. When you end your turn nearby an enemy with sworn enemy, gain 10 wounds. I think what we want to do is increase charge distance. I think this is what we want, because one of his problems has been getting into melee a lot. So we can just kind of, you know, stop that. I'm probably not really going to get, like, a lot of these points for her. I'm probably going to kind of focus on Psyker stuff, you know? I think that's just better. Let me start taking damage in Psyker test. Takes penalty. Is a felt resistance test takes additional damage each time they suffer mental damage. Each time it fails psychic ability. Every 6th use of a psychic power by the psyker, all enemies gain penalty. Enemies suffering this suffer additional damage. Yes, this one, because we can do that quite a bit. And we can also get another power. Ooh. Unfortunately, I can't get you the higher level psyker power. Unfortunately, every perils the warp increases momentum. Damaging powers while in melee. First first psychic power used each turn, it decreases each less. Like powers have a range of 2 or cells more, have +4. That's good. If damaging psychic power targets farther, take more damage. Psychic next action point does more. Psychic is not in target's line of sight. It takes penalty. First time an ally becomes target, gain bonus. And this is just those. I think give you range. It's either range or I can do stuff in melee. But I've done pretty good job of keeping people away from me. So I think I want more range just to lightning bolt people from long range, etc. I mean, this is really good for her because she shoots so many people, right? She shoots so many people. So she's gonna stack that really fast. Now you might think, oh, get the area attacks boosts. Bursts are not area attacks. So because she's all burst focused, actually boosting stuff is not that worth it. This one, Unfaltering Fire. Rapid Fire no longer reduces damage. Like, listen, getting the heavy weapon boost, great and all that. Rapid Fire no longer reducing damage means that we can just rip through people. Mega hard. And yeah, we're gonna boost your awareness probably, right? Or Medicae. Demolition, sure. And then you... What kind of things can we get here? So we can get almost any talent, right? Like, again, like, getting all of these, getting the officer boosts is amazing, because officers are so strong. It's just, there is no point. because her, you know, unique powers of being a navigator are so fucking strong. I mean, established by the navigator suffer additional damage from any source of warp damage. See, that would buff Adira like a ton. And herself, you know, obviously. Combat gains additional turn, gains a stacking bonus to willpower. I mean, I can give a lot of turns. If navigator's willpower is higher than toughness, their wounds are calculated according to willpower. That's really good. Perception higher than agility, dodge through perception. Veil degradation reduced by 1. We've not really ran into veil degradation issues yet. This mention the travels was like the trophy you claimed for the unpleasant place. Ugh. Yummy. This doesn't seem very important. It's very important later because when you start to fight enemies, so basically, the more psychic stuff you do, the more you kind of make the link between the material plane and basically hell get weaker, and eventually things like demons can start coming through. It's not really too much of an issue yet. Adira actually is more likely to do veil degradation than a normal psyker because she's not sanctioned, so she doesn't have like the Emperor basically hasn't put essentially kind of like weird blood magic in you to make you less likely to have a demon explode through your forehead. So she's even more likely to build veil degradation than a normal psyker. Now, we don't actually cast enough powers yet that this is going to be an issue. Later in the game, when we cast more powers per turn, and we start fighting people who also use psychic powers, it's going to be more of an issue, and this is going to be amazing. This is one of the best powers in the game, because it just reduces it straight up every time you do stuff. But for now, we're okay. Enemies have their armor reduced by 11. That's a really good one, actually. We could just, like, straight up remove everyone's armor, apparently. I think... we just make her tankier. Because it's just gonna make her really hard to kill, and I think that's just good. I think her doing her persuasion probably makes the most sense. Awareness going up could be good. Awareness going to 70 is really, really nice, but I feel like just giving her persuasion, she's the only one on our team who could do persuasion, basically. Everyone else is either scary or a weirdo. And, you know, she's a weirdo, but she's not, like, a mega weirdo. Am I not supposed to go up here yet? I think it's fine, right? It's fine. Oh, it's just up here. Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Hello. Oh, she jumped in the hole. Okay. Well, listen there, Coat. You think you hear her whisper prayer? Whereas dogmatic, heretical, or athletics. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, but I do like that it just has you do it for the party. So it's not like bullshit. Alright, let's give this a go. Stop, don't do it. We got it. Fine, Abelard's the one doing it, not me. Abelard's making the rolls. If I die, it's Abelard's fault. Campaign ended, we died. We got hit by the blades, we died instantly. Oh, it's just me by myself. Hello, Death Cultist. I like to imagine that he says that. Like, he says, the death cultist bows his head reverently. Oh, I do not have good athletics. I should not be the one who's down here. I should not be the one who's down here, bro. I do not have good stats for this. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Usually, yeah. Death cultists, y'all can live somewhere more sanitary. You know that, right? Wait, there's loot over here. I'm not missing out on that loot. I don't know how I get back up here, but like... Okay, I can't get back up. Fuck. I mean, I really just missed that loot. Damn it.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, well, that's annoying. Oh, it's like a big chest. What if there's something really cool in there? I'm sure I can get it at some point. Well, game kind of glitched a little bit there. I feel like the rest of my squad should be allowed down here. This could be an opportunity. Yes, it could. A low capacity fuel tank and void sweat ale. Mmm. Yummy.
I always keep my options open.
The surface involves turning the corpse of the departed to sacred altars. Right. Right, yeah, this place looks extremely normal.
That's how it's done.
Oh, everyone's here. Dying one is death, the undying one is duty. Okay, hello. Hello, people. There's so many candles here. This seems... How do you have this much blood?
Rise to the
How
top.
is it there is this much blood here?
Left in the dust.
Dark Void, the paths of unlife. Footsteps towards very first spinner on the surface of death bow before for the dominance to give life. So yes, truth like extreme falls and illusory element his tense demands. Your hero's almost pale as the gray of your beard, but what is this? That whirlwind starts with faded color. Servant to death, she's on threshold, spider spins a cocoon at the end of his thread. Sorry, I just came over it. Multiple web welcomes nearly. I am the vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here. We have waited, we have waited, we have waited, we have waited. Why is it you invited me? Death whisper your name and command us to honor you with a sacred ritual, but only inside the temple can it be performed. Yes, we are glad we have reached this place. We are glad to serve. What do you mean we've made 20 years? It was not too long. As of my divinations with the flesh of and the blood of my departed ones, I turned to a relic and was aged priceless, his tarot, inherited by the cult from the Atrak spider who spun the first thread. One of the rings I did back when I had enough strength to leave the temple and usher souls in their final journey. That was when in the intricate tangle of destiny I glimpsed our meeting, but when we would meet, alas, was not revealed to me, so we waited year after year, and now the hour has come. His year's that sort of title. The first spinner's name. So you just walk to my companions in here the normal way while it's first take that jump. Spinners guide them along a different trail. You had to take that step, for it was you who's meant to become the flagship blood. No reason to test the faith of those who follow you, for this burden was for the maids of bear. How did you connect an entire temple? Once inhabited the tunnels between the base bulkheads, the threads of fate were tangled, and a dominant of ages gave us this compartment. We set ourselves to building spacious halls where the shadows, the images of him, and the spinners themselves would whisper of death. And thus the temple you see began to change with the succession of viziers and the cult generations. We are building it still, slowly but surely. Greater respect from someone. Say, I want the path of magic expired, and what now? Song of Trailing Blood tells of a path fought by trials. By accepting it and setting out on that path, you pass the first one, the trial of resolve. For now, everyone is prepared to shun their fear of doubt and embark on a search of the unknown. You pass it when you put yourself, albeit briefly, in the service of another soul, a man suffering from burns. The choice between life and death is made only by those willing to take responsibility for the pain of another. Third was of justice. In assuming the role of judge for the apostate of the faith, you declared your right to influence the balance of life and death from the errant soul you had upset. Fourth was a trial of duty, for duty always leads to death. We were prepared to render our duty to the undying one, fearless and accepting of our purpose, which is to serve him. You two have proven yourself prepared on the 4 trials that brought you here. A truly necessary, but a conversation not sufficed. Such are the tenets of the web, of course. Peace, my brother. Time has almost come. Who is it you talk to all the time? It's the echoes of those who came before us and those who were with us. But since across the other side, my brothers and sisters raised by that cult, I hear them beyond their depths. They share their wisdom, I heed them. The spinners they hear not, for that burdens by to bear. So your eyes are shown shut, or are you blind, or is that another cult ritual? I was sighted for much of my life until a disciple of mine violated tenets and I realized just how blind I had been. A lesson, but a bitter one. To look with one's eyes alone is to be easily fooled, but the heart cannot be lied to. Such is the truth, and such was my choice. I sealed my eyelids with the gayest of true sight. Now I see more and better, of course. This is a test. It's commanded us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and spiritual alike. Are you prepared, Dodman? Why are we doing blood magic, huh? He stabbed me. So in common, your fatigue subsides and you seem to float in the air. That's all. Okay. Medicae. What is the meaning of this? Heart being slow, your breathing has become deeper and your thoughts muddled. You seem to be in the effects of a potent stimulant. Poisoned me somehow, did you not? Well, it's true. My blood is infused with the concoction taken by those who follow the thread. It is sacred and harmless to us, but to you it fogs and afflicts. And yet, you have grasped that the mind may fail the body and the senses. This was a trial of spiritual acumen. You have passed it. Look around the temple. Okay, weird. This is for you to tell me. You look at the visitor and trembling frame, see a small and insignificant step is all it takes to crush him, but your vision starts to wear off. Now the old man towers above you. Interesting. Now you're going to initiate me as a servant of death. I think I'm good. I feel like I don't need to. Right? I don't think I need to become a death cult assassin. Right? That seems a little bit sussy, huh? What does it do? Ah. Sorry, I'm just checking my stream stuff because Twitch is being weird again. Give me a second. Give me a secky poo. Give me a second. One sec, sorry. It says my bitrate's red, but it's also, like, consistent. So I'm confused. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, it seems to be okay. Seems to be everything's working fine. It was just lying to me and pretending like something was broken. I can't see it. There's no, but all these effective participation I for better. Well, let's not punish him, I guess. Telling you proved of walking the matriarch's path in your own way. It's your right with respect to however. Yeah. Don't care. For years, we've maintained fealty to the Domini. Your first in 3 generations descended this light. We are grateful. We are uplifted here in exaltation. Nice. That which has been foretold has come to pass. Cool. I guess. Nice. Spinner's vestments. 30% armor. Dodge penalty. Will dodge 10% of average enemy attacks. I should probably get some more agility, huh? Like, I'm really not agile, huh? Yeah, that's not excellent, to be honest. Plus 10% dodge if not in cover, and plus 3 wounds. Nice. Interesting. Cool. You're the shields, you're the shadow, you're the blade, so be them. What are the tenets? Every thread, which is supreme commandment. Give and receive death. What do you say about human weaknesses? What is your secrets? Don't show the full. Okay. When you're frightened by that. When you're blind. Okay, nice. Nice. We now have our weird blood cult that is down here. And we could, you know, at any point we can just choose to visit our death cult. If we would like to. Not sure why we want to. Spinner's Blade, a Bloody Pact, and Crimson Intoxicants. Okay, new weapons. So, I mean, realistically, we're looking at you. So, compared to this, Spinner's Blade is just better. Because the Spinner's Blades do this effect where you get minus 10% to the target's parry, plus 2% for each attack you make this round. So you just keep attacking with blades, and it just gets better and better. Bloody Pact. This knife grants a special ability called Crimson Rage. Can I look at what Crimson Rage does? Crimson Rage can suffer damage equal to 25% of the max wounds to gain 1 AP. You use multiple times per turn as long as you have at least 50% wounds. Interesting. So you can stab yourself to gain bonus wounds. Fun. I guess. Probably not going to equip this blade on anyone else. I don't think anyone else can really make a lot of use of it, to be honest. What are your what are your combat skills? What's your weapon skill and ballistic skill? Terrible. Not shocked, to be honest. Not the most shocked. She doesn't seem like one who's particularly capable of defending themselves in a traditional sense. I will go over here, just some loot. And then we have the big blood river that's kind of here. Doesn't seem very sanitary, to be honest. Doesn't seem the most sanitary. If you valid life above duty, you're not worthy of life. Okay. Bunch more Crimson Intoxicants. And we got Blood Drinker. When you make a melee attack, regain 1 wound. That seems like a good one for you. That seems amazing. Holy shit. Wait, this place is... Shockingly, the DLC place in the DLC that gives you the Blade Dancer class, that is full of a bunch of people with the Blade Dancer archetype, gives you good items to play a Blade Dancer. I am shocked. Show you the way to what? That's where the lay people dwell is from bags. What, like, let me show you. Take me to the church and start the freight line hub. Sure. Yeah, let's go there. I feel like if it's giving that as a specific option, there must be like a specific thing. A cool little thing for him. Bam 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 bam. Ba 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 da dum. Okay, where are we? Well, Edok Frenzo. When I serve you, were you in a shootout? In a raid on a local gang, finally cleared out the scoundrels. No one escaped. Here's work with Red Mask. What does it mean? It's a figure of local legend known as the Nemesites. As our fools calling them over the past 5 years, we disburdened ourselves of them. Protect the poor, please. Your sentiments disconcerting. Stay vigilant, Frenzo. Always captain. Enforce have been appropriating ration cards. Why is that? Are you short on provisions? The department has just enough food to avoid starvation, though, Captain. That's why the enforcers are making sure that no surface more cards than are supposed to. They used to rip up people's tongues for it. The punishment is simply beating them and confiscating for all their cards. So give these cards to workers starting due to a lack of work shifts. Not it helps them much, but it's better than nothing. Forces guilty of misappropriating the confiscated items? Yes. Those caught receive severe punishment? Absolutely. I was attacked. Who dared? Many people. I'm gonna only guess this once. How did wretches from the lower hands get their hands on a crate of auto guns? There's immune to the pestilence pit. They seem to be on the influence. Yeah, I'm gonna ask both these. Auto guns? Warp take me. They couldn't bypass the security missions train and walked away with the cargo without help from someone the forces. I executed one reprobate with trafficking weapons not too long ago. Even that moron wasn't so greedy and stupid to arm a rebel with auto guns. It's another who dishonors the unforced uniform. I will find this maggots. Wonderful. Roman believes those are connected to the Nemesite. I believe the kinds of thugs he welcomes is fat. I read that it sympathizes with Nemesite's anarchic cause and trusts the four-man character. He knows everyone on the base, sees everything, but never informs on his own. And then I also encountered Mutant's Pestilence Pit on the influence of unholy powers. You went to the Pestilence Pit, you into the Pestilence Pit. Pardon me, I just can't believe the five of the worms I would use if I had to tell the Master Arms you had perished in there. Enforcers do regular checks to see if there's any dangerous blights you can reject hiding at the bottom of the bay, and poor Lord Captain leave this bottom dust. Okay. Let me any orders. So, source of hunger and poverty, which is driving those stupid crimes. I'm sure you would have done something new. Isn't there a rules for to limiting? Is that right? Only harsh measures will bring orders to the bay. Execution quota, strip all corrupt officers to the rank and burn away all crime. Idlers should be given a job and they cannot do anything useful. Servitorize them. Organized mandatory servants. Spread the word of the faith. Or a iconoclast, where it would provide with anything they need to service the freight line properly. Food and medicine will be delivered to the bay and used to demote any officers found to be abusing their authority. Orders understood. They're so confused. He's so confused. He's like, what do you mean you want me to make life better? Huh? So this is another mechanic that Rogue Trader has. It's pretty cool. Basically, when you make decisions around your ship, you gain different abilities for your ship. So there's a lot of ship combat, and certain things you do can actually, like, buff the art. Like, if you help mechanics, you have better weapons, for example. So we got an ability called the Glorium Liberatum, gave the ability Educated Labor. Flagship's hull integrity is increased by +10. Plating in all sectors increased by 1. Freightline workers studies the best of their ability, applying newly attained knowledge. Thanks to efforts, logistical operations have become more efficient, which is opening new opportunities to fortify the ship's hull. Nice. See? It's pretty cool, right? I'm past 3 days. The Kavar's already operating according to the new procedure. Nice. It's a pretty cool mechanic, right? Like, you just straight up get different bonuses. Like, if you... Like, for example, if you were to go all Nurgle, I think your ship gets bonuses against, like, warp stuff, and you get, like, warp weapons and shit. It's pretty cool. It's very, very interesting way of doing a lot of things. Really, really like it, but I'm going to have to call it here, because it's been a bit of a long stream. I hope you all have a good one. I will be back here, not tomorrow night, but on Tuesday night. So have a great one. Have a good evening.